Randolph Street Gallery, RSG, was an alternative exhibition space in Chicago, Illinois, from 1979 until its closing in 1998, and a vital local force in the development of a variety of new art forms and the contemporary national and international arts milieu. Founded by two artists, Tish Miller and Sarah Schwartz, RSG began in Schwartz's living room, later moving to 853 W. The late 1970s was a period when young artists in all disciplines were collectively founding visual and performing art organizations as alternatives to mainstream and commercial venues in many U.S. cities. RSG was one of more than a dozen alternative galleries, along with many new alternative theater groups, situated on the near north and west sides of Chicago. Randolph Street Gallery was also the locus for groundbreaking collaborative projects such as The File Room, an archive on cultural censorship, conceived by Antoni Muntadas, and was the publisher of P-Form, Performance Art magazine. For 19 productive years, RSG fulfilled its role as cultural laboratory for Chicago and the general art world. By the late 1990s, changing trends, expectations, and patterns of patronage in the arts took their toll on the gallery as well as on any of the other few comparable artist-run organizations in the United States, e.g., La Mameli and the Cap Street Project in San Francisco, the Washington Project for the Arts in the District of Columbia, and the gallery eventually closed. Many of the emerging and mid-career artists who presented and experimented at Randolph Street Gallery are now recognized as leaders who have changed the context of our cultural dialogue. They include visual and performance artists, photographers, filmmakers, sound and video artists, writers and curators. In 1999, the complete archives of Randolph Street Gallery were donated to the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, SAIC, and include all available material documenting the 19-year history of RSG, a high percentage of which are original source materials. Public access to the archives is possible on a limited basis and by reservation only. The Randolph Street Gallery archives are complemented by an additional 33 linear feet of archival material from the editors of P-Form, Performance Art magazine.